Hey guys, what's up? It's Eric Paul. I'm bringing you Bobcats Association, Episode 3. And right now, I'm signing a free agent, Drew Cook, the 7'4" center, for a 1 year, basically 1 day contract. And this was probably the biggest mistake I made. I released Drew Gooden. I didn't realize what it would do. You'll see what it does later. Anyway, LeBron James was the MVP. Sadly, Brad Miller had to retire, as does Ben Wallace, Marcus Camby, Grant Hill, and Jerry Stackhouse. But those guys are old. George Karl, one of the most successful head coaches in the NBA, had to retire. Here's player progression. Isaiah Thomas, the 5. Bunch of players. DJ White had 4. That was unexpected. Bismack Biyombo, 4. Jamario Moon, he's not going to be on the team next season anyway. Lance Stevenson went up 4, but I'm wishy-washy on him. I may sign him again. Byron Mullins went up 5. I better hang on to him just to see what happens. And, of course, these 2 old farts, they went down. Drew Cook even went up 4, and he was on the team for 1 day. That's right. Oh, and Disagana Diop went down 2. That guy's pretty old. Anyway, draft lottery time. Unfixed draft lottery time. The Bobcats actually have a legitimate chance of winning. What do you know? Everything's holding to form. All right, we got the 9th pick, just as expected. Everything's still holding to form. Still, yes. All right. Anthony Davis time. That's right. We got the number 1 pick. But here's the deal. I released Drew Gooden. Apparently his waivers cut down on my staff budget, not my cap. That means I have $3 million instead of like $8 million to play with here. So I could not hire a good coach. Luckily, I have a nice formula. I manually set up the coaching strategy. So really, the coaching is just a formality. And teaching, really, all that does is just maybe help your players progress a little bit more, but the only way to truly progress your players in this game is to give them a lot of minutes. At least your prospects. So I fired a crap head coach for another crap head coach, and hopefully next season I will be able to hire a good head coach. But though, next season, I don't know. I mean, we might already have the championship by then. Who knows? It's all up to the sim. Even though I will be playing some games, including some playoff games, elimination games, stuff like that. Boy, Junior Thomas. That guy, he gets $1 million a year to be a crappy draft scout head. Whatever. I just extend these guys' contracts. This guy, he's worthless. He's got high potential, but really, that potential doesn't get tapped in until like 3 or 4 years down the road. Anyway, time to go to player options. Got 3 options here. Matt Carroll, Disagana Diop actually declined his player's option. Gerald Henderson, I'm going to accept his option because that's a team option. I'm not going to look at those other guys, but I'm going to extend an offer to DJ White, and I don't actually extend an offer to Drew Cook in this, but DJ White progressed enough. I'm like, oh, well, I can use him. It's only 1 extra year. And if he doesn't like not being a starter, he can get traded. I don't give a shit. In fact, I'm kind of hurting for guards right now. Anyway, free agents. Derek Brown expired. I might as well sign him again. He's a good player. Lance Stevenson, Tessa free agency. There's a couple guys here. Derek Brown and Drew Cook. Drew Cook is a good tertiary center, I guess. If anybody knows what that is, tertiary third center. Yeah, he's behind Byron Mullins. He's pretty bad. But Drew Cook, yeah. I'll give him a contract. Had to think about it for a little while there. That's why it's taking a while. I'm just like, I don't know. But he's just so tall. He's so darn tall. I have to sign him. All right, well, that's 2 right there. Now, get to these draft workouts here. You guys don't need to see it. I just skip it all. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to the meat right here. The draft. The big day. Anthony Davis, you're coming to Charlotte. Redemption. Redemption, Bobcats. Stand up. Your team is going to win a championship. And this guy can't stop you with his pea green suit and pink undershirt. That's a great choice, David Stern. Speaking of David Stern, apparently he's trying to get Olympic basketball turned to a 23 and under tournament, which, I mean, I'm fine with that. Actually, I probably prefer that because it makes it a little more competitive. America wouldn't just crush every country. It would be close, but America would still win because guys like this here, Anthony Davis, you can't really argue that. Anthony Davis, he's the top draft pick. I'm just making sure that's who I truly want to pick, but just being a proper GM, I gotta do my research right. I scouted him heavily, and everything pointed in the right direction that Anthony Davis was going to be the future of this franchise, as well as Isaiah Thomas and possibly a few other guys. I'm not going to say who they are yet. I looked at that trade for a little while, and then I thought about it. I'm like, wait, in order for this trade to work, the Knicks would have to suck. So I declined it. It's time to draft Thomas Robinson. I scouted him a few times. He's a decent player. High rebounding rating. Though I have an evil plan for Thomas Robinson. I don't think he'll be coming to Charlotte. We don't need another power forward like him, especially one that can't shoot. We already have one in Anthony Davis. So, we draft Thomas Robinson. Let's see how the rest of the draft goes here. Boy, it's taken a while. Perry Jones III to the Kings. Anyway, I don't know what. I was getting sidetracked. I realized if I trade Thomas Robinson and Gerald Henderson, I can get none other than Beast from the West. Superstar. Future superstar. O.J. Mayo in a trade, and it goes through. O.J. Mayo is now coming to Charlotte, just down the street from Memphis. He doesn't really, I don't think he even has to move his house. Anyway, time for the second round, our last draft pick. And I've been saying it, hyping him up. It's time. Kyle O'Quinn, you're coming to Charlotte. Starting center. And I say starting because I know this guy's going to be great. Kyle O'Quinn. He may have weaknesses, but we can always work on those. His rebounding, somewhat okay. Not stellar, but we can work on that. Dwight Howard is 6'10", and so is Kyle O'Quinn. Watch out. We got another big man coming into Charlotte. This is a good draft day for us. I get to skip to the rest of the end because I don't want to sit through that, and it wouldn't make any sense. Anyway, got to sign the rookies now. Let's do this. Anthony Davis, Kyle O'Quinn, my dream draft picks. You're coming to Charlotte. 2 big men. They're the same height. Go figure. Anyway, now it's time for the real business. $27 million to play with here. I don't think any other team has ever had that much money. I don't know why I was looking at Jeremy Lin there. He's way too good for this team. We already have Isaiah Thomas. I don't need to make a point guard suffer. Ersan Ilyasova. Shooting power forward. We're going to play him at the 3. Small forward. He can do that. He's going to be pulling a Jan Vesley here. We got to work on his speed. We got to work on his shot a little bit. Work on his awareness and his defense so he can guard like LeBron James and Kevin Durant. I was going through here, and I found this guy, Shelvin Mack. A- outside shot, 2nd round draft pick. I thought, what the hell? This guy's good. 67. I'll take him. 3 years. Shelvin Mack, you're a prospect. Welcome to the Bobcats. I think. He hasn't accepted it yet. Anyway, I have 3 pending offers now. Ersan Ilyasova, which just accepted his contract. Shelvin Mack, who also just accepted his contract. And DJ White, who just accepted. That means we have 12 players. We're ready to go to training camp. I decided to do combo guard for Isaiah Thomas, and luckily it helped his passing. That's what I was truly trying to get up. The rest of the ratings I really don't care about. And I decide going to send the rest of the team to free throw camp. Everybody needs help with their free throws. You know, you can never be good enough, or no team is ever perfect at free throws. Let's just say that. Anyway, we're all done here. Going to show you the final lineup. You see Ersan at number 3, Anthony at 4, Kyle O'Quinn at number 5. Stand up, Charlotte. You've got an all-star lineup. Watch out. Oh my goodness. This team is going to be amazing. OJ Mayo. He has got a dagger for a 3-pointer. My goodness. Oh my god. It's so easy to shoot with him too. I could probably shoot from the stands and still make it. Isaiah Thomas, of course. Oh, by the way, the first player you guys saw was none other than Anthony Davis. Anybody didn't realize that? Isaiah Thomas, he developed his shot last season. Now he's going to be strong. Ersan Ilyasova, he can also shoot threes. And with that height, should be no problem. He's like a regular Dirk Nowitzki. In fact, he could probably guard him. I'm still... oh, and Kyle O'Quinn. You can't forget O'Quinn. Slam it home, O'Quinn. Anyway, preseason time. Gonna play a bunch of different teams here. And at the end of the preseason, we somehow beat the Heat in the first game, beat the Clippers in game 2, beat the Clippers again. Then, of course, we lost to the Nuggets, we lost to the Thunder. Everybody has to lose some games. Then we beat the Magic and finished out strong. We won. Beat the Hawks. Now, it's time to start the regular season. And this is where I sign off. We're going to be playing the Toronto Raptors in the first game. I'll be showing that video. Anyway, this is Eric Paul, Bobcats Association, signing out.